Hey, welcome to day 4 of our 10,000 Reasons devotional. My name is Lance. And if you have your journey guides, go ahead and grab those bad boys. And we're in day 4. We're still in Nehemiah chapter 1. We're going to be looking at the second part of verse 2. And it says right here, it says, and I asked them concerning the Jews who escaped, who had survived the exile, and concerning Jerusalem. And they said to me, the remnant there in the province who had survived the exile is in great trouble and shame. The wall of Jerusalem is broken down, and its gates are destroyed by fire. So Nehemiah, like we said, he's like, hey, he goes, I'm concerned about my Jewish brothers and sisters who survived. And he's like, what's going on over there? What's the condition of there? And it says, they said to him, things aren't looking good. There's a lot of trouble. Walls are burned down. Things are not looking good. Essentially, here we have Nehemiah. It's like, here's the problem. He's made aware of the situation. Here's what's going on. Now what are you going to do about it? And I think essentially, like, we all want to be greatly used by God. I'm really convinced of that. We all want to do something that matters. We want to do something significant, and it would be so cool to just extravagantly hear the word of the Lord telling us what to do, where to go, how I fit into this whole thing. But here for Nehemiah, like, it's almost like God's speaking to him by just making him aware of the needs that are going on around him. It gets me thinking, like in Elijah in First Kings. He needed to hear the word of the Lord. It says he went up to the mountain and to hear from God. And there was great wind, but God wasn't in the wind. And then there was an earthquake, but God wasn't in the earthquake. And then there was a great fire, but God wasn't even the fire. But then when he heard a still small voice, it was the Lord. It was this prompting. It was this gentle prompting. And I don't think it's always as, like I said, I don't think it's as tricky to hear from God as we make it out sometimes. Like, maybe it's just becoming aware of the needs around us. Then maybe just your awareness and your burden that you're developing for, like, the people around you and the needs around you and the hurt and the brokenness is actually God trying to get your attention, saying, look around. Like, now you know what's going on. What are you gonna do about it? Um, Man, I think for myself, I remember after college, I was, kind of in that boat of, like, saying, God, I'll go wherever you wanted me to go. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I really wanted to be used mightily by the Lord. And man, and I went for years. I was searching for that. I was hunting for that. And I was discouraged because I didn't hear, I didn't see the earthquakes with God in it. I didn't have the fire with God speaking through it. And then I remember one day where I just really felt I was talking to somebody, and he says, it's like maybe God's calling you to be faithful with where you're at. Maybe there's a reason God placed you where He's placed you. Maybe there's a reason you're planted where you're planted, and maybe that's God saying, "Put you here for a reason. Put you there for a reason." Now, how are you going to respond? How are you going to respond? So, tell you what, my prayer today is that you would just be made acutely aware of God's voice and what He's speaking over your life. I just pray that, we would all just have boldness to just respond to the needs around us. So, have, just another really great, happy day, and we'll see you later.